Goat who touched the clouds. Crag is a goat with a very itchy curiosity. While the other goats are happy munching sweet grass in the low valley, Crag always looks up. High above the clouds, the mountain peaks sparkle like silver crowns in the sun. How does anyone stay warm up there, he wonders. And what do they eat when the ground is covered in white? With a flick of his short tail, he decides to find out. Crag climbs higher and higher until the grass disappears and the air feels crisp and thin. Near a pile of balanced stones, he meets a man named Dorje. Dorje isn't shivering at all, even though a cold wind whistles through the rocks. He wears a long, heavy coat that looks thick enough to be a winter blanket. "Hello, little traveler," Dorje chuckles. "You've come a long way from the green meadows." Dorje sits down on a flat rock and pats his heavy, patterned sleeve. "To live where the sky touches the earth, we must dress like the animals," he explains. He tells Crag that his clothes are made from the thick, oily wool of yaks and sheep. This special fabric keeps the biting wind out and the body's warmth in, like a portable house made of soft fluff. They walk together toward a small, sturdy house built entirely of gray stones. It has a flat roof weighted down with heavy rocks so the wind cannot blow it away. The windows are very small. "Big windows let the cold in," Dorje says, pointing to the thick stone walls. "These walls are like a giant hug that never lets the heat escape." Inside the house, a young girl named Pima greets them. She holds a steaming wooden bowl that smells of salt and cream. "Welcome," she says, offering a sip to Crag. "It is salty, buttery tea." Pima explains that in the high mountains, people need lots of energy to stay warm. The butter in the tea gives them the strength to hike up steep trails without getting tired. Pima shows Crag the center of the room, where a small, bright fire crackles in a metal stove. "We don't have many trees for wood up here," she whispers. "Instead, they use dried yak droppings as fuel." Crag thinks that is very clever. The stove does two jobs at once. It cooks their hearty barley porridge and keeps their toes toasty while the snow falls outside. "The air is different here, Crag," Pima says, noticing the goat is panting after their walk. "It's thinner, so we have to move slowly and breathe deeply." She shows him how to take long, calm breaths through his nose. Living high up means their hearts and lungs have to be extra strong, just like the mountain itself. Crag looks out the door and sees a massive, shaggy creature with long, curved horns. It is a yak. These animals are the best friends of the mountain people. They carry heavy supplies, provide warm milk, and their thick fur is the secret to the cozy clothes Dorje and Pema wear. The yak gives a low, friendly grunt, as if welcoming Crag to the neighborhood. As the sun begins to dip behind the peaks, Dorje and Pema stand together in their doorway to say goodbye. They look very small against the giant purple mountains, but they look very happy. They have everything they need: warm clothes, a strong house, and a fire to share. The mountain isn't just a cold pile of rocks. It is a home full of life and laughter. Crag starts his journey back down to the valley, skipping over the stones. His curiosity is finally satisfied. He knows that with the right clothes, a sturdy stone wall, and a bowl of butter tea, even the highest, coldest places can be wonderful. He can't wait to tell the other goats that the top of the world is much friendlier than it looks.